feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky.
Last weekend, the other half of the Travelling Taffs had to stay at home due to having to attend a funeral. So I decided to take my friend Deb on a weekend away to Bosherston in Pembrokeshire. Bosheston is only half an hour drive from where we live, so it was quite convenient. So Deb and I had 2 nights at Bosheston campsite and a pedal out on the bikes, taking in the lovely views. Having had such a great time, I decided to return again this weekend with Tim, so we could visit the lily ponds that we didn't manage to get to last weekend. So most of you won't know Deb. We call her Dangerous Deb. Reason being, she generally ends up in A&E for any reason. She can fall over a shadow if she tried. So taking her away for the weekend is a minor risk. Putting her on a bike when she's not ridden one for 20 years, I call it a major risk. And most of my friends would say I was absolutely bonkers. However, she did really well, really enjoyed it. Well done, Deb. Yeah, so fishing, adults £10, under 16s a £5, or you can get a season permit, which is available from Stackpool Centre.
And there's massive pike in here.
Is there?
Yeah, massive.
You caught any?
My brother caught about £25 pike.
Yeah, can you eat pike?
We don't, but the Germans and foreigners eat it for Christmas.
Really?
Yes.
been down here for years. So what are they?
The swans and,
Yeah.
and the cygnets, chicks.
Oh,
You see them through there?
I can, but it's not very... I'll take a picture on the phone. So don't trip me up.
Oh yeah. The swan there.
Wow. Beautiful, aren't they? Get a drone up over this later on the way back or something. It's really pretty, isn't it? Not a lot of lilies open at the moment. Yeah. Not right now. That could be interesting. Because I'm looking at the camera and I'm not looking where I'm going, which is a little bit dodgy unless I want to end up in the lilies.
Can I go first?
What?
Can I go first? Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get away.
No. The walk around the lily ponds start at the National Trust Centre and pass alongside the eastern arm of the famous Bosherston lily ponds to end at a viewpoint over Broadhaven South Beach. Some of the paths are uneven and there are some steep gradients. The Stackpool estate is owned and managed by the National Trust and the lily ponds are part of a national nature reserve. June is the best time to see the water lilies open, showing their beautiful splendour. from the other side of the lily ponds now. Heading back
Towards the pub.
towards the pub. The pub! The pub! Excuse me, puffing and panting, that was a steep walk. We are now heading to the pub, past the tea room because we don't do tea or coffee, but we do beer. And I don't think this one's going to touch the sides, so we'll see you in 2 minutes. We'll see how quick I can drink it. So, from Taff, you've been quite happy today. What have you got to say today?
Pub's expensive, but
Yeah, we have one. We're heading back to the camper for our pound cans of beer rather than £5 a pint beer.
it only lasted 2 minutes.
Yeah, and built up a bit of a thirst. According to my watch, it says we've done 6.5 miles. It was all up and downy. It was nice, quite nice, and only 5-minute walk back to the camper and back.
It's a nice little place, to be honest.
Yeah, there's plenty around here. £10 a night for 2 people. Well, basically the way they charge is £5 a head. It doesn't matter what you're in. The car,
Tent.
tent. So bargain. They don't charge for dogs. It'll be funny, you pay £5 for a dog in most campsites. So yeah, we'll definitely be coming back. And luckily we only live 20 minutes away, so happy days. Beautiful little area as well. Came here last weekend with my mate and we brought the bikes, went off for a pedal. So I'll try and add some of that into this video as well, so you get to see bits I did last weekend that I haven't done this weekend.
So you will see the pub twice.
Yeah, you'll see the pub twice. Each time only for once, because each time it's still £10 a round. And when we've got a fridge full of beer in the camper, it's a bit dull to be paying that. This is the entrance to the campsite. What we did find is we've got a 7.5 metre motorhome, and coming in from, sorry my sense director's terrible, coming up the road into the campsite here, there was no way that I could take a right turn into the campsite. So I went down the road 100 yards, turned around, and for some weird reason, I know I'm a woman driver, but I could get in that way. And anyway, I thought the other half would take the piss out of me today and think that was really hysterical. He agreed and did the same thing. So yeah, entrance to the campsite, a little bit tight, but it is, you know, it is doable.
Weird, no caravans.
Yeah, that is weird. So like, this is called Bosheston campsite. This is the sign. What does it say? Warm welcome to Bosherston campsite. Please find your favourite spot. Set up and enjoy our campsite. We call daily. Dogs are welcome, but please be responsible. Please be responsible dog owners by keeping them under control and clean up their mess. Now you can have a motorhome. You can have a tent. But for some reason you can't have a caravan. I don't know whether that's down to licensing rules or something. Not sure.
We don't like caravans, do we?
Hey, shut up. I don't want to lose any subscribers. We've only got 21. 20 of those might be caravan owners. Put the dogs off the leash for a minute and have a little bit of a wild run. The last weekend when I was here, this campsite was rammed. All the way around the outside here was all full of tents, van conversions, motorhomes, all sorts of things. This week it's pretty empty. It's not as obviously nicer weather. It's a bit blowy, hence you might hear because I haven't got a microphone cover. Oi, come on, you two, come on. It's a dog bone someone's left behind.
The good thing is, if this field is full, they'll open another field.
And he's got loads apparently. So that one, all the fields around here, he just opens up another field. Are you going to take us home, Lot? Lottie has a great little talent, bless her. And let's just see if she'll do it today. Is wherever we've been, so she's never been here before, we parked the camper up, walked down the field, went to the pub. Now she's got a great sense of smell and she generally leads us straight back to the camper. So
Even in the dark, the rain.
yeah, even in the dark, the rain, never been there. Bella doesn't, she's thick as shit. But Lottie has got a very good sense of smell. Come on Lot, take us home. It's a bit like the drone. Luckily, I took us home earlier because for 1 minute when they were saying we're landing and we couldn't see it. We were over miles of lily ponds and we were waiting for it to go splosh. I should have had faith. It landed exactly where I took it off, but I'm still learning. So come on Lot, let's walk along and see if she'd rather than straight to it. Just kind of like throw her off the scent a little. Where are you taking us Lot? Come on Lot, where's home?
Look in the van. Look in the van. In the van. Quick.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk across a few
In the van.
until she stops. Our van's to the left. Just because I'm recording this now, she's just not going to do it. It's not going to happen. But that's our van over there. We're going to try and walk past it. Mind you, I've got to admit this time the dog pen is out. So that might be a bit... Oh, Bella's actually on the run-in today. Good girls. But yeah, the dog pen might have given it away. Forgot about that this time round. Anyway, we're home. So even if I don't have a sense of direction, and sometimes I drink too much and I wouldn't have a hope in hell, as long as I take a dog, I should get home. If you'd enjoyed our video today, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, ding the bell, we would really appreciate it.